March 1925. All along the coastline, a strange fog rolls in as a cold, early spring rain drenches the surrounding area. There are very quiet and localized reports of people disappearing in the fog, monsters lurking in the mists, and strange lights out on Long Island Sound. Mystery from above. After chasing down the cult of Dagon and tracking their ship to the Connecticut River, up from the heavens crashes a being into the water. While Harry Q. Schneider ponders his newfound fortune in New Haven Harbor, Olivia Callahan decides to deny the cult any possible treasure from the flying saucer. The ensuing black knocks her to shore while John G. Leatherland decides to intervene and aid S. Hopper Thompson. After gaining their wits and being questioned by a mysterious man in a suit, they return to the wreck and find a clue to the cult's hideout. But before they can travel there, they have a meeting with the man in the suit. Join us this week as Olivia Callahan, the Hex, played by Kevin, John G. Leatherland, the Monster, being played by Patrick, S. Hopper Thompson, the Pararomantic, being played by Cody, and Harry Q. Schneider, the Crooked, being played by Meade, discover exactly what the man in the suit is and what he wants from them. This is CT Noir, and I am your keeper, Tyler Bjarnason. Welcome once again to the show. This is episode 3, which is titled Jorum of Skee. A few notes before we start the show. Our opening music, as always, is the 12th Street Rag, recorded by Edison Records in 1920. The name of the game this system runs is called Monster of the Week, created by Michael Sands. If you're turning into this show via Twitch and you or someone you know has an Amazon Prime account, you can link them for Prime Gaming, and you can use Prime Gaming to subscribe to a Twitch channel of your choice. It'd be awful swell if you chose mine. Also through Twitch are Twitch bits. They're worth about a cent a piece, and I get a cut of that dough if you spend them here. To round out this housekeeping, I would like to remind you that tomorrow on the channel is night school, and for the entire month of October, we are celebrating Blocktoberfest. That's right, a whole month of Minecraft here on twitch.tv/BigBjarny. With all that out of the way, here's the beginning of this week's episode of
CT Noir. Yeah, gotta leave a bit more end time when good news this week. I don't have any extra stuff from the bits. I'm just gonna cut right into us playing the game, because that's what you're here for, I assume. So hopefully the gang has decided to put together a great intro bit in the time that I've allotted to them. What's the intro bit, guys? Please have something. Nothing.
Yeah, no, it's the creative juices are not flowing. Yeah.
I left it in the oven too long, is what you're saying? Did not take it out to rest. Not let it.
Not enough marinade.
Damn it.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Hey, well, anyway, so we're here on the stream, and I think, before we get into the real meat and potatoes of this episode, we should take a moment and kind of discuss.
Oh, meat and potatoes, you say?
Yeah, I did say that. Kind of discuss what we're doing soonish. As you may or may not know, I like to keep the games for Tabletop Tuesdays we run. This is more for the audience. The games we run on Tabletop Tuesday, go through them at a slightly quicker pace, so I don't go nuts. So we will, I think, probably by the end of October, we'll be wrapping up CT Noir for now, and we're gonna play a game of D&D to round out the year.
Sweet.
Yeah, but more importantly,
so I'm gonna be a little bit longer.
Well, that kind of depends on if I'm moving or not. So, or when I'm moving, or that kind of stuff. So we're gonna. That's kind of a wait and see. And also, I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna be able to do once school proper starts come spring semester. I'm only a part-timer, right? Part-timer with good enough internet. So you might be seeing less of me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, respectively. That again, that's mostly just for chat. Also, I guess it'll be on the VOD, so anyone who watches it will be like, oh, that's when he talked about that. I'll refer them back to this. We'll make a clip out of this. Great. And also, I'm kind of stalling for time Patrick's got to get back. So, yeah. I think it'll be fun. The D&D stuff. I think what I might do is we're gonna create our characters like we always do on episode 0, and then I think we might do solo sessions. Those might come out pre-recorded videos. Weekends. I don't know. I gotta look out what's. I might start trying to stream onto YouTube directly. At a Twitch. I don't know. Look at the numbers there. But that's all the pre-roll I had ready, kind of off the top of my head by the seat of my pants. So I'm gonna just switch the game so I can chat. I chat. Hi, people watching the bot in the future. So yeah, either you guys want to do a recap a bit more in depth than I did in the intro, or
I don't have your stream volume on, so I actually don't know.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Do you want to give a recap from your angle, then? I was a big fan of the part where you blew everything up. That was fun.
I was also a fan of that.
Dude, hold on. That was it. That was my recap.
Yeah.
We chased after a boat in a car.
Yes, you did.
We
not on the water.
Sky high.
Yeah, not the car.
Correct. The car was not in the water chasing the boat. The car was on land. The boat was in the water.
That's
just to be clear.
Baby in the water in the egg, egg on the land.
Then the
Makes
boat
sense to me.
Was definitely so it was leaking, right? I was leaking fuel, or so there was this thing that crashed into the lake or river, Connecticut River.
Yeah.
Where we are, the Connecticut River. And there was a saucer, a disc, something.
Yeah, it flew.
And
Aliens.
yeah, it was like a flying saucer, if you will. And so it was it crashed into the river. Not entirely sure why. But then there was a boat full of cultists that was going up the river to it. And then there was some fuel of some sort. There was some people leaving with some cylinders, some rods, if you will, of fuel from the disc, maybe. Some fuel rods, if you will. And we blew those sky high. So circa 1925, Olivia Callahan created the world's first dirty bomb.
You used "we" in there a lot.
This was all entirely your idea.
By we, of course,
there was no group discussion. You were just like, "I'm gonna blow it up."
This is the way.
So yeah, I blew it up, and yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened after you blew up the stuff?
The cops came. Some
not
weird
really.
dude
It got very
suit.
dark. It got very dark for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so you had the regular cops, and then you had the BOI, the Bureau of Investigation. We're also like, there's also the Coast Guard, because like ship blew up and yo guys. Then there was that guy in the suit that you talked to who didn't give you his name, but he knew yours.
And somehow knew my secret.
Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna find out this.
He knows some of my secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, so what see, somebody left you a note in your car telling you about a meeting they want to have at Louis' lunch. Which, now that we've basically done an entire game centered around this one restaurant in New Haven, we really do gotta get our butts down there. I've never been.
Yeah.
I think would be really rad as we do like a quick in character thing, but I also think that that's a good way to do that. But yeah, so somebody wants to have a meeting with you, and I can only assume that after all of that went down, you guys like rested, like took a nap, got like recovered all your harm off your character sheet.
Yeah,
I can only assume that that's something.
that would be ideal.
Right, yeah. And I don't like. I'm gonna have to ask Harry when he gets, what's his plan with the got from episode. Catch up with. But for the moment, you two are like Harry. You can't find Harry. He might be linked, and the ghost has decided to ghost you. You guys basically have free reign to whatever you. What do your characters do in between weird stuff? Like, you guys work jobs? Like, what's the deal there? Tell me what you're up to.
I mean, my dude's a retired fisherman, so like I'm just a fishmonger, I guess,
Yeah,
and just kind of sell fish on the shore and do fishy things,
yeah.
both literally and
Creatively,
figuratively.
yeah. Okay, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And like, do you like? Are you good at it? Do you make a like? Do you make enough? Do you make enough income where you don't have to worry about like living on the streets? Like, what's the?
Y- good question.
Yeah.
I probably make enough to like get by, you know. I mean, I have a motorcycle and I spend most of my time at Louis' lunch
Yeah. So
when
like,
I'm
do
not,
you
chasing down a torpedo boat
or ghost or boring?
or ghosts.
Yeah, but like, it's like I like. Do you live on your boat? Do you have like your apartment? Like, what's?
I'd say like a decent studio.
You know?
Like nothing fancy at all, but like, there's no roaches, there's no rats, it's not on the bottom floor.
Yeah. Your studio right over the harbor dock where you.
Sure, yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Okay. What is?
Um,
Crack.
so she's relatively new in town. Because
You in
she's
town?
from Boston.
Ah, of course.
But so her family lives up in Boston. And it's still like cars are still not nice enough to be like a day trip, really.
That's transit for.
Yeah, but she doesn't like live in Boston all the time. So she has gotten an apartment that she is funding with she has a small storefront down near there's this like up and coming theater called Toad's Place.
Okay, yeah.
It's actually not Toad's Place yet. It won't be for a while, I don't think. But she is a uh medium.
Oh, okay. She gives like palm readings and stuff.
Yeah, and she'll do like the occasional like like people are starting to sort of hear about these things like like house blessings, or like people are sort of starting to believe in luck a little bit more, and a little bit more in sort of like higher powers and things like that. So she's sort of capitalizing on that. And she makes enough to get by that way.
So she's
There's
a scam
also
artist,
sort of
but there's not actually a scam.
right, because she's actually talking to ghosts.
Okay. Well, she thinks she's actually talking to ghosts.
I mean, she could see and talk to Patrick.
Yeah, so most of the time it's true. Most of
But also, I think that in terms of how she gets money, I think that there is a sort of her family has some sort of connection to some less than totally wholesome characters.
Benny and Hood.
Her family is very is that the Irish mob?
That's the IRA. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but more the organized crime side, I guess. And less the terrorism.
Oh, freedom fighters.
Over here it was terror. They were called terrorists.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, so the Fenian Brotherhood was founded in the United States in 58.
1958?
No, 1850.
Okay, cool.
Did some rates in the but yeah. That's what you do?
Were they the Irish? Were they the arms? Yeah, I think so.
So what you're saying is your lady does
Wait, no, this is no, this is just an American branch of the IRA. I'm talking like
oh, you're talking like crime,
Boston and Rhode
organized.
Island, like
Oh.
organized crime.
Oh, okay. What type of organized crime do you dabble in?
My family. It's prohibition, Tyler. They're the Irish.
So
Alcohol.
oh, okay.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, bruh. They're sweet Jameson bootleggers.
Well, I think they just call them importers.
Yeah, but I mean,
Not the boot.
yeah. Irish mob.
That's cool. Fun. Get shot at a lot in your line of work, or
I don't think a lot.
how often do you find yourself in a situation where, well, I think I gotta kill this guy?
I don't think I've ever killed anybody. I think that I have um
Have you indirectly killed anyone?
I mean, you electrocuted that
well, I
crab
mean,
zombie.
I shot that dude to death, but like,
Then
yes.
you also like blew up a boat.
So I mean, yes, but I haven't. I don't think that like
That's not in
I
connection to
think that in
organized
my day
crime.
to day, I think that in my day to day and like in Massachusetts, I think my parents have tried to keep me out of things mostly, like out of the family business.
So you decided to rebel and talk to ghosts.
Um, that wasn't so much a decision as it was a thing that happened.
That's a good way to phrase that. Yeah. Okay. Like
It
like
it just sort of that was just a conversation. The first conversation was just a conversation that happened. And I think that Olivia was very confused as to why nobody else was able to talk to this guy. And that's why uh so that's kind of how she learned that she could talk to the unliving.
yeah.
Um
Some people call them the dead. Um so does like
Fair enough.
does the team hang
the,
out outside
no,
of
tell
yeah?
her, the dead are the quiet ones.
Well,
Okay.
that's a little ominous.
Only a little?
The unliving are all the others.
They're loud. They play trombones at 3 a.m. It's wild.
You
It's
walk into
actually
a
a trumpet,
speakeasy
and
and there's
it's
a
do
band
do do
playing, but
do
there's
do
not
do
actually
do
a band
do
playing.
do.
Thank you.
It's the skeleton with the Duke trumpet.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
of
is
course.
the loud dead.
Of course. Yeah, so does like the gang hang out when we're not when you're not hunting, like out doing weird stuff?
I probably don't. I probably go off and do my own thing like the recluse that I am.
Okay.
By the gang, do you mean our gang, or do you mean the gang that I am a part of, being the Gustin gang?
Let's start with the first one and then we'll go to the second one. How about that?
Okay. Because I don't hang out with them if I'm in New Haven because they're in Boston, or the Boston, Dorchester, Somerville area.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of am doing my own thing
Okay.
mostly.
Mostly ghostly.
All right. Yeah, that all tracks.
I mean, did we know each other before like 2 days ago?
No. We're like chilling. We were all somehow chilling in
Y'all all wanted a burger at the
Louis.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all just getting lunch.
Hey man.
And then shit started going down.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I
Although
mean,
I
like
do
that's
often
been
wonder,
like,
you know.
Tyler, that's been like a day, right? Like,
So the last two episodes all took place on the same day. Second Friday of March.
Makes sense.
yeah. So we've known each other for like 12 hours. I don't think we're gonna go just hang out in our free time.
But now it's been like, a couple of days. It's like next Thursday. It's been almost a week.
Oh well actually hold on. So if you go back to when we were doing characters, the group history. So I mean like you're my
Actually, we do
you're my
know each
mentor.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we do know each other.
And I know Mead um somehow
He's the reason you killed
let
the
him
man.
know about my dark secrets.
I don't remember what I said for Mead.
I wrote all of mine down on my sheet. And
That
then
would have been
Patrick,
smart.
we're romantically entangled, as everyone knows by now.
Yeah.
I just
Right.
don't know that the silver dagger I have is the cause of it. And we may never know.
Like yeah, so it's been days, like the third week of weather has still been like, crap. Rain. Like March. Like you guys are going about your um daily lives. Um somebody, I don't know who, remembers that
Somebody.
yeah, somebody got a copy strike.
Uh-oh.
It's not us yet. I'll find out once I upload this. But somebody in the group, probably not the ghost, probably not the bootlegger, wasn't there. Remembers that, oh, we have a business guy who stopped us from getting thrown in jail.
Business meeting.
Out of the two of you,
It's probably Olivia. It's probably Olivia.
I was like, Olivia, like this dude who you were not able to get a name out of, like knew a lot about you, and then also said, like, basically got you out of jail. How does that like sit with?
Not great.
Not great. Like, are you?
I,
You
I don't
spend
like
the
how
last?
I don't like that he knows me.
Did you spend the last 6 days trying to figure out who talks?
Trying to figure out who this guy is.
Yeah. How about you roll to investigate a mystery? Did it
Okay,
there?
that's gonna be some dice. That
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
get to the
how the
right
game-
Discord channel.
Did it there? I casually went.
That was pretty good.
Tyler,
Yeah.
I noticed that we don't have a dice channel.
Yeah, it's just Louis' lunch.
He combined them.
Yeah. Because, like, y'all don't roll that often, as per the nature of the system.
I got an 8.
Jeez. How many questions does that mean you can ask off the list?
1.
What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being considered here? Poison, Daddy. What?
Uh. Hey, are there phenomenon ones? I don't know that this is a phenomenon, but
Yeah, let me pull those up for.
hold on, I've got them.
Okay.
Are they in the Tome of Mysteries?
Yeah, it's here.
Phenomena Mysteries.
How's this phenomenon doing this? What could fix it
Investigating
here
weird
or
phenomenon.
slow it? How far does the effect
yeah, that's
reach?
not what I want.
Yeah, no.
That does. Those don't work. For this.
Uh,
Well, they don't apply.
well, let's actually, let's look at the questions off a read a bad situation. Maybe this fits better for. No, not really.
I mean, not really. So I guess what I'm looking for is I don't know. Can I?
I suppose you can ask a general.
Can I just
question.
ask you what I'm trying to figure out, and can you just tell me what information you think is
Yeah. So
good enough for a mixed success?
Yeah. So like you're sitting about thinking about, like, how could this guy know this stuff? And like the first thing that pops to your mind is like, this dude's probably with some sort of law enforcement. And you, like, the dude didn't seem like he was a local cop. Why would he be able, like? And it all seemed like, so. I think this guy's probably BOI.
Right. He said he was with BOI, right?
He said that he was. He didn't say, actually. He mentioned
But we
that
knew
he
that
was.
the BOI was there.
Well, you also know that the two guys who wanted to talk to you that he knocked into while you walked out the front door were BOI.
Okay, so he's not BOI necessarily.
Not necessarily. Or if he is BOI, he's running on something those guys aren't.
Right. But that was information that I got last time.
Yeah. You're thinking more about this, and like you have like you haven't heard anything about a guy looking for information up in Boston. You know that if you've been doing anything less than savory in New Haven, nobody's really talked to you about it. Talk to your however the what's his buckets, the guy you kind of talk to cult stuff who runs the junk shop.
Right, whose name I forgot also.
Gotta go watch the.
Was it? It was like Slick or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Lance?
He mentioned that a guy in a suit had been around shop and asked him a question.
Okay. So he's investigating some occult shit, not my criminal past, it looks like.
That's what you.
Okay.
Harper Thompson. Try to figure out what's going on because you have a piece of information that you haven't shared with anyone.
The one you DM'd me, right?
Yes.
Yes. Frankly, I'm not sure what to do with that information or how it's that relevant.
Well, thing called investigative mystery.
All right. 2d6 plus sharp.
Hey man. Ooh, an 11. Get
11.
two of the what happened here, what sort of creature it is, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what here. I read through Tome of Mystery, and I think an 11 has to be a question. General question.
Really?
Yeah. That's an alternate take instead of just being limited to questions on the list. Because like in this scenario, like do any of the questions really like fit? Kinda.
Not,
But not really.
Pertaining to the secret,
Yeah.
what is its significance, I guess, if that's allowed?
So that organization was founded right before the outbreak of World War One. And while on paper it was to stop those people from being arrested as spies, you also heard rumors that that is exactly what they were doing, and it was all a cover for the war effort. But they didn't get like it doesn't seem like they've been disbanded or reassigned after the war.
So they arrested spies, or they
They
are
were
spies,
spies.
and still essentially currently are?
Yes. A lot of folks were recruited out of signals intelligence. They also picked up as part of their official mission statements. They have a lot of the brightest brains.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. Would that count as that one off-brand one?
I think that's more of a general question.
Okay.
got another one that. Hey, what's the deal?
Ooh. Um, is Mr. Detective Dude and those fellows connected in any way?
It would be safe to assume.
I see. I had a feeling.
Safe to assume. Because also he recollect that like the conversation he was having with you very much like because he expressly detective air quote talking to he specifically stated that he was not looking to bust you guys for anything. He was working on something a lot bigger. And he'd also appreciate it if you didn't like make big messes for him to clean up that were in his. Which, you know,
Good to know.
blown up at least one boat in a river. That's a pretty big. And you see in the paper, they talk about how there was a late night boating accident involving it. They talk about they spin it as the torpedo ship was going up to Middletown to pick up wares, and they were going to take them back and eventually transport them.
Just left.
What? Oh, Cody.
We lost Cody.
Return.
Oh, we found Cody again.
Yeah, my Discord was kind of spazzing out there.
Oh no.
Although I did hear that it was confirmed that he is connected with the other two. He's working on something bigger,
Mm-hmm.
and thought that the torpedo boat was going up to Middletown to.
Well, that's the cover story. Cover story is torpedo boat was being used as a freighter for a small company. Machine goods from Middletown that were going to them up in Canada.
I see.
That's the cover story. They a homeowner had left their boat roll out.
I hate it when my dinghies explode.
And of course, like, well, you know, and then of course everyone's reading that like,
They
oh, you
lost
know,
my dinghy.
makes sense with the weather we were having the other night. You know, foggy, not great.
Foggy, some rain situation.
Yeah. Of course, like what I want to know is like what John G. Leatherhand the Ghost has been doing for the past 6.
Oh, it's been 6 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
So John G. Leatherland, 6 days for him is nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's just been chilling out, watching the shore, trying to see if any more weird ass rain or like alien things come by. And
You've
also,
seen some of these lights, and you also come to realize that a lot of these lights are buoys out in the sound, or also like
wow.
there is one green light on Long Island that you look at. It just like nostalgic for some reason.
No.
That's over on the West End.
Okay.
Cody got the bit. It,
I might have. A green light on the west end of.
Long Island.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. That's the Great Gatsby bit there.
I get it.
Uh,
Good job. Well done.
yeah. But yeah, there have been some weirder
It's been
stuff.
a bit since I've watched
farther
The
up.
Great Gatsby, so.
All right, look. So I'm gonna go off on a slight tangent. Love the book.
Send it.
Now the movie from '78. All right, pretty good. But like, god damn it, Leo. Good old Leonardo DiCaprio just absolutely smashes it. Great movie. I also think they did a great job with the soundtrack. Not too they tried working with the horns. Anyway,
Mhm.
yeah. But you have seen like some weirder weather out, like farther out, like not anywhere near where you are, but farther out, farther down the shore. There's
Okay.
been some of that more stuff. Yeah.
I've also been daydreaming about my true love.
Oh, that's great. Um, but now
Yeah, since I don't know what else is happening, that's it.
yeah. Well, I was just mostly asking. 'Cause it's been 6 days. Somebody decided that they should blow up. That somebody also used we in a lot of their. I don't know about that cheat.
Yep.
Yeah. But it has come time for the man of the stopped those who have corporeal asses from getting those corporeal asses thrown in corporeal jail.
Ooh.
You don't have a corporeal ass.
I mean, I have an ass, and I'm a. Are you saying incorporeal or corporeal?
Corporeal, like can
Never mind.
would someone be able to and I quote smack that ass?
No.
Okay, yeah, then like
Uh,
what are bars gonna do to you?
I'm gonna just walk through them.
Yeah, unless you're one of those ghosts that can't like touch iron or something. Okay, it's not
No,
about it.
I am. I have incorporeal
Oh
checked
yeah,
off on my moves here.
nice. That's good. Yeah, so Olivia remembers that they have this that y'all got this. I also like frankly like not one of those mandatory business. Hey, if you're not at this, gonna summarily execute crimes against the state or anything. It's one of those like, hey, yo, I want to talk. So I guess I'm gonna leave it to you. If you're like, do you actually go and talk to this guy, or you're just gonna basically by not showing up, tell him to go shove it?
I am down to go see this person. That's just me though.
Wait, this is the guy that we're meeting with, the suit guy who saved us from getting arrested,
Yes,
but also is up to some sort of big investigation.
yes.
And we're meeting him at Louis.
Well, he wants you to meet him at.
Okay. Before I go,
Yeah,
wait, it's time for the meeting, right?
it's the day of. Like you got time to prep. Want to prep something?
Okay.
I'm gonna need 6 sticks of dynamites and a clock. Wire. That your plan?
No.
Okay.
Um, I don't need a clock. I'm gonna rig it to his car
Oh,
ignition.
wait, are you serious?
No.
Wait, hold on. Are you
Are
putting
you
a bomb up in somebody's car?
Art, Tyler,
Yeah.
that's racist against the Irish.
I take offense.
That was a car bomb reference.
All right.
That's the drink you don't order in Ireland.
We
Or
don't
you could,
call it that.
or just don't order. They're not. Look, I don't enjoy them,
Spoiler.
so I just don't. Problem solved.
So Tyler, I think I don't know. I feel like I want to prep something, but I don't know what I would prep or how. So fuck it.
Like, hide a knife up your.
Oh, I mean, I've already got my something. It's called an athame, which is a silver, I think magic knife.
Cool. That was pretty.
But I've got, I think I'm gonna sort of prep the stuff, to do my rotes.
Okay.
Specifically the shield one.
All right. Works for me. That's Harper Thompson. Are you like prepping anything? Bringing like I don't know, potato masher with.
I mean, I keep my special silver dagger in my boot always.
Smart man.
You know, I keep that thing on me.
Also have a multi-tool on my belt.
By potato masher, I did mean the German stick grenade
Hand
from
grenade?
World War One. Yeah, that's what I mean by a potato masher.
Dude, to Louis?
I don't.
We're not gonna do Louis dirty like that.
Did those exist in yet?
Yeah, I mean, it was
Yeah.
from 1917.
Yeah.
Oh, was so.
They were used in World War One.
Oh,
The reason they
didn't know
put the
that.
stick on them is because they could eat them farther.
But that much I
Eat
knew.
them better.
Yeah.
But they were a little bit less portable.
Yeah, but if they didn't go kaboom, you could also like bludgeon a man to death with them. Or if you were just a crazy,
Or even better, when they weren't inert, you could still beat a man to death with them.
and maybe they'd go boom and just like I live, I die, I ride again. I will ride the fear road, Valhalla, shining, something Mad Max.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But in a trench.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are comfortable rolling up to this meeting, or not comfortable,
Yes,
but
if somebody else drives, meaning Cody's character,
Sure.
I regret
then
everything.
what I'm gonna do is resubscribe to Tyler. Wait, no, I can't.
well, that's what Lord Avac did.
Right.
American people are high.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use the move use magic.
Okay.
And I would like to observe another time or place.
Okay. Be that roll, Daddy.
Hey Tyler, I have a question. Can another time and or place be Louis' lunch when we get there?
That is another time and another place. Yeah.
What?
Hey, do yourself a favor, mark experience.
Yeah, balls that one up.
You do.
I
You
get to
do.
pick a glitch, right?
Yeah, if you want. What do you want?
Oh, it doesn't say that I get to choose.
I mean, hey, if you want to pick one, we can roll with that instead.
It doesn't say on a miss. It doesn't talk about on a miss.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna like tell you some stuff on a miss. If you want to pick a glitch just for the hell of it, you're more than welcome to. Give me some more flavor.
Um. Immediate unwelcome attention.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you get a look into, and then it fuzzy and dark. Hear a gunshot, and that's you. But then you see eyes just staring at you. Which is
Do it. Let's do it.
not normal. And then you
No,
you
it's
know
not.
open your eyes, and the eyes are still staring at you. And
Oh,
and then the eyes form a mouth in each of their pupils, and each eye is saying something different.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
okay.
Um, but then they get their wording together, and you hear your dark master give you a command. Kill the man in the suit.
Hi, quick question.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Kill the man in the suit.
Who is he?
The man in the suit.
Okay. Does
Part of
everybody
it.
else hear that, Tyler?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Sweet. Does everybody else see the eyes?
Nope.
Sweet.
This is part of your contract that you struck with me. Kill the man in the suit. Or
Can we hear him speaking? Or her
Uh,
speaking, rather.
you tell me, Olivia. Are you having this conversation out loud with nothing, or
Nah.
okay? Then
Okay, just
no.
clarifying.
Nah.
Kill the man in the suit. Part of a contract. If you do so, I will grant you more secret knowledge.
Fuck.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Okay.
And of course, like him talking sounds like someone's flipping through radio channels to make it happen.
It's Bumblebee.
Yeah. If Bumblebee was a Cthulhu-esque Decepticon, he would be voiced by Frank Welker if I could get him though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because why have if I could have anyone read a menacing thing from a god, why not pick my favorite Decepticon, Soundwave? So anyway, yeah. So Cody pulls up to Louis' lunch.
Yep.
Okay.
And lights are on inside, and it smells nice. And the rain has actually let up for a bit.
The purple rain or
The normal rain.
normal rain?
Normal rain.
Normal rain. Okay.
Purple
Yeah.
rain, purple rain.
Yeah. And you see that there are a couple of folks in there getting burgers, but the guy who you see immediately as you open the door is the man in the suit.
Again, in his suit, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Must be part of his skin.
Well, it's not the same suit he was wearing the other day, but he is wearing a suit.
Oh, okay.
Well dressed.
Yeah. Not out of place though, because it's 1925.
Wearing a suit around is kind of normal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk in and sit next to the dude,
Oh,
kind of
hey.
casually.
Yeah, you guys made it. That's great. Like, we're just the three of you decided to show up? Or two, I should say. Or three. There's you, Olivia, and Harry is.
I whisper in Thompson's ear, maybe slightly too loudy. Shh.
Did you just shush in my ear?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
The two of you.
yeah, only the two of us today.
Now, Kevin, I do have a question.
Okay.
So considering that part of your contract with your Dark Master, he wants you to kill this man, and in exchange, he will give you more secrets.
Hello.
Oh,
Wow.
Harry's here. Wonderful.
Hi.
Let me finish up asking Olivia a question, and then I'll give you the rundown of what's going on.
Lit.
Yeah. So your Dark Master asked you to do something in exchange for more secrets. Do you have to, like, mechanically speaking, not ethically speaking, does that mean that you have to make an act under pressure roll not to shoot this guy, or
Not immediately, but
not
I think if I
immediately?
was to finish, I think if I was to like make the conscious choice to not kill this man at any point, I would have to act under pressure to do that.
Okay.
Oh, it's if a perfect opportunity presents itself
Oh, okay.
to give in to that temptation.
Okay. Okay, cool. So
For me,
anyway,
this moment isn't perfect because he has information that I need also.
yeah.
And I could get it from him after, but that's just way more complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, meet. Here's the rundown. So
Okay.
they left you back in New Haven to figure out what you want to do with all this whiskey you got, and figure out your boot. And while they were doing that, they followed the ship to the Connecticut River, and they found it docked there, and then also flying saucer crashed into it out of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And then they blew it up. They blew it all up.
By they, he does mean me.
Big old kaboom. And then the suits
Let's
showed
throw in
up.
a sarcastic applause there real quick. The what?
Yeah, then the suits
No.
showed up.
Oh, I thought you said The Simpsons for a second. And I
No,
was...
no, no. No.
Oh yeah, that was a crossover episode.
Plot
Evan,
twist.
We need this crossover episode.
Plot twist. It's just been an episode of Rick and Morty the whole
Created.
time.
Created by
God.
Matt Groening.
The Simpsons did it.
Yeah. And then the suits showed up. And the first suit they talked to, knew a lot, and he didn't give his name.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, maybe too much. Maybe you should kill him.
Yeah, you should kill him. Wait, hold on. I'm part of you.
No, he means me specifically because I was just given. So now today, I just got contacted by something with too many eyes and a mouth in its pupil that said to kill the man in the suit.
Now, on the one hand, the man in the
But our
suit might know
characters
too
don't know
much,
this.
but
Yeah,
on the other hand, I feel like mouths and pupils are not a proper system of government. Just because some watery tart throws
Not-
me a sword
not
doesn't
of-
mean I'm.
Okay, but technically I signed a contract with this mouth thing.
Yeah.
Do it.
So this guy told them, hey, could you, while you're doing your weird stuff, not blow things up and make me have to step in and clean up your mess for you. And then
Whoops.
he let them leave before the BOI could ask their questions. And somebody left a note in their car being like, hey, let's talk about this, not at and that meeting is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the present.
I am selling my whiskey.
Okay.
And by my whiskey, I mean the whiskey I rightfully stole after we killed those guys. Wait, we killed those guys, right?
No, they just died.
No, we found it.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
have to kill
that's
them.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
You make a lot of money doing that, and you have a whole network set.
I don't
Olivia,
know if
do
can't
you?
see it, but I was rubbing my hands together.
Oh yeah, Olivia, do you send him some of your contacts to help move this stuff, or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So anyway,
Congrats, you're now
I'm
entangled with
not
the
trying
Irish
to
mob.
diss Olivia, but Tyler, are you implying that like I don't have my own contacts, or are you just like?
well, it's just more of a like you can expand into more markets if you want more people.
Okay,
So
okay.
we just established earlier this session, Mead, that the reason that my family has money is here in America is that they're connected to
Drugs. And by drugs, I mean alcohol, which is technically a drug.
the Irish mob
Oh,
in Boston.
that is my second favorite mob in Boston. My first favorite mob in Boston is Red Sox fans. Oh, excuse me, Patriots
Excuse me,
fans.
Bruins
They're a
fans
little-
exist.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely that Patriots applies to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least before Brady,
Hey,
Tommy Boy left.
first of all, Tom Brady has done more for this city than George Washington did for our country.
He fucking abandoned you, you
better
dumbass.
remember it.
Donnie, he fucking abandoned us.
He went to,
So did George Washington. He could have been president until he died.
Yeah, he didn't. That's what they fought the whole war about, so he didn't have to be.
Hey, that's what we wanted Tom Brady to do: is be president until he is be the quarterback until he died.
Hey, you know what? Fuck Tom Brady. He fucking abandoned us, asshole. Fucking dick.
Tyler, has this been successfully derailed for you?
Yeah, I'm laughing because all this is I find all this hilarious because like, I mean, someone's asked me like every
Where's
Super Bowl,
the lie?
every Super Bowl asks me like, oh, who do you think's gonna win? I'm like, did the Pats make the playoff? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well then it's the Patriots. How is this a question? Sports not fun anymore. How is this a question, guys? Come on. Like, yo, that team's good. Too good. They have.
Good.
It's like they have sponsorships with Frito-Lay and Pepsi.
My former roommate was from Philadelphia.
I'm sorry for his loss.
Yeah, that.
Didn't the Eagles win?
Yeah, no,
The
the Eagles.
Last Super Bowl
the
that they played against.
Yes.
Yeah, the Eagles won against the Patriots, and it was the absolute best thing that could have happened while I was at Keene because everyone was depressed and I was just laughing at them.
Didn't they light stuff on fire like they do every year?
Probably, yeah.
I missed something there. I lost you guys for a minute, and I clearly missed
so
something.
usually
No, it's,
come sports season,
New
they do
England and New Hampshire.
and Rhode Island.
New Hampshire is interesting because, like, live free or die, Republicans, but at the same time, all liquor is socialized.
Yep, it's a time.
Yeah. But I remember when every Super Bowl there'd be riots on pretty much every college campus I knew of, for reasons, I guess. Look, we've all done things that might not have been wise after a good cross country meet, but
Look, we've all done things we're not proud of after a good cross country meet, but that riot was unacceptable. Unacceptable! Did you see the pool? They flipped the bitch!
those scamps are riding at a college level.
College level.
All right.
Those lovable little scamps, they're rioting on the college level.
Hey, if you're watching this and you're thinking, what are these guys going on about? Have they finally gone off the rocker? Look, pal, we've been off our rockers for over
Yes, but
20
it's
years.
unrelated.
And also, you should watch Clone High.
Yes,
It's a
we're
really
off
good
our
TV
rocker,
show.
but it's unrelated.
Yeah.
It's a fabulous TV show that was canceled because of bullshit.
Yeah. It's the best animated spin-off of Scrubs I've ever seen.
Wait, is that what it was?
I mean, that's what it is.
I don't think anybody knows what it actually is, Tyler. Let's be real.
Okay. So anyway, we're at this meeting with this guy in a suit, and we're all there, and this guy looks at the kitchen like, "Hey, Louie, how about you step outside?" Louie just says, "Sure thing, man." Walks out. So it's just you four and this guy.
Wait, am I with them all of a sudden now? Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a car. I can drive places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This whole thing turfs out. Continue.
Yeah. Kind of looks around. He's like, "Oh, I'm glad I got all you in the room." And he's like, "Excuse me," and he takes off his suit coat. You see, he's got a shoulder holster, and he pulls out his gun and he puts it right on the table in front of you, Olivia. And he goes on to. So
is this man's name Edgar?
Well, you don't know his name.
Tyler.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jedgar.
yeah, I know. No, actually.
Give me a second.
Yeah. So you guys are probably saying.
Hang on. Don't continue that narrative thread yet.
Okay.
I succeed. I rolled a 7. +1.
Kid?
I rolled an 8, yeah.
Oh, so you don't shoot?
I do not shoot him.
Oh wait, that's an act under pressure, ain't it?
Yeah.
So that's a what
Cool roll?
a mixed success is what you're saying.
It says, if you fail this roll, I think it might be a special act under pressure because it's.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this guy's like, yeah. So you guys are probably thinking I'm some fat cat working for the BOI. But let's go with that because that's close enough to the truth.
I feel like it's unrelated.
Oh, it's close enough to the truth. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you my name. I'm Mr. Lee.
Lee from the tea shop?
No.
Are you part of the Fire Nation?
What now?
Everyone's a Lee.
No. We fought against Germany in the war, not for them.
Wait, hold on.
Is but I couldn't help but take notice in your group's little paper, I guess. That whole mess with the boats took me a lot of time to clean up. But we have a common goal, you and I. We want to deal with this cult, right? And all I'm asking is that if you guys are gonna take care of it, you take care of it below board, not any of this theatrics, blowing up stuff in the middle of a river at night. Keep it on the down low. Need
I
anything?
thought at night was pretty down low.
Yes, but then there was the explosion. A couple of houses.
Look, I was busy committing a federal crime at the time. Okay.
What now?
He has an alibi.
I was not there, and I would.
Oh
like to
yeah,
speak
no,
to an
no.
attorney.
I was just making sure that I heard you that you were at home.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great, awesome. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you my telephone number.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a space to work out of. And if you need anything special or me to take off of you, let me know. But otherwise, share this call. Great partnership.
Wait, Tyler. I have a
Yes.
question. I have a
Have an
meta
answer.
question, real quick.
Yes.
Is this movie? I may not have seen the movie, but is this based on Casablanca?
No, Casablanca's 20
That
years
line
from now.
was.
That line was, yeah.
Or I'm sorry, is Casablanca based on this?
Uh,
I haven't seen the
no.
movie, by the way. Okay.
It's pretty good. It's basically about some
Hey.
guy smuggling people out of Nazi-controlled Morocco.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes, Kevin.
As much as I'd love to sit here and turn this into a Casablanca fan cast,
Yeah.
I take full credit for that, and I apologize.
It's okay. I accept your apology.
Thank you. I accept your exception of my apology.
Jeez.
What's going on, Kevin?
So,
You good, Patrick?
No.
Mr. Lee, how much do you know about the cult?
Don't know a lot. I do know that they're the ones responsible for the Purple Rain, disappearances, lights over sound. Think we know where they're operating out of?
Well, playing Purple Rain get us copy struck. I feel like that's a yes.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
Almost certainly.
Oh, okay.
They have a mansion out in Fairfield County that.
Those rich fucks.
I mean, you know.
I feel way.
They are eccentric.
County.
But if you wanted to do,
Do you know anything? Do you know anything more about the actual, like, what it is that they're worshiping or what it is that they're doing?
no, if I had to bet though, it's probably some type of weather god, fish entity. A lot of their stuff seems to be connected to the water. Like they have, they're moving their stuff by boats. Like sure, while they might have a base operations at Fairfield, they've been doing stuff down at the docks. A lot of bootleggers out of business. I'm sure J. Edgar loves, but of course he'll take credit for anything that actually
tugs on collar.
So we've also had a couple of boats go missing as they're trying to lead the sound. Of course, under wraps. Yeah, we told people because all these ships are headed down south to Brazil, Venezuela. Told them that they got lost in the triangle. That's not actually real. It's not like haunted or anything. We're pretty sure that's just methane hydrate up from the bottom of the sea. you know, believe anything.
I whisper, I'm like, what the actual hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But yeah, if like I said, set you up with a nice work. Should be enough room. It's right on the docks. Can't miss it.
Sexy.
Be enough room. All your personal accommodation. Apartments, what have you, if you wanted, but paid for through the end of the year, you might as well. But anyway,
So what I'm asking really is I'm hoping that you've got do you have other people working with you?
yes, but we're based a bit farther down south, and I'm in charge of New England operations. I only got a handful of folks across the sea. You guys are mostly gonna be running by yourselves off. I can get
Okay.
I pull I can't quietly divert some the assets that J Edna has here towards you. Boss is gonna that, but I'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Um One more question.
Yeah.
Do you have a pen?
Yeah, I think so. And he turns and he reaches in jacket pocket draped over the bench. Doing. And he pull out a folding knife.
So that's a mixed success.
Okay. But not a failure.
Correct.
All right, cool. And then comes back to you with a pen. Holds it out to you.
Okay. I take the pen and I pretty shakily because it is taking a fair amount of my willpower to not
Kill this man.
give in to a very evil sugar daddy. And I write, something wants you dead through me.
That's what you try to rage.
What?
Well, I mean, that's what you try to rage. Sure.
What do I end up writing?
Maybe you should roll for it.
I'm gonna mark experience for that one.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna mark an oof on that.
I'm guessing that was acting under pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I write? What do I write?
You write up the name of one of your contacts. Criminal ones. Like
Okay.
name, address, what he does. And as you kind of slide the paper towards him shakily, you see all the, E's and O's filled with eyes that have mouths in them, and they all, they start to.
Wait, I burned one of my own criminal contacts?
Yes. Not a major one. In fact, it was a bootlegger. Good news.
Okay.
But the eyes, they start speaking to you again. I trade lock, stock, and barrel. Do not think that I cannot see or hear what you are doing. Do not think that you can lie. I told you I wanted him dead. Choose to defy me. You will be punished.
What I I think back. You said you would give me secrets. I'm trying to play, or I'm trying to learn from both sides.
Now, question.
Yeah, Cody, what's
Do I notice that Olivia is not quite herself at this moment? Like,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm like white as a sheet at this point.
I'm gonna roll for empath.
okay.
Oh, what's that? Plus weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Hey,
experience.
mark experience.
We're
So
getting
your
a lot
brain,
of experience again.
so your brain is overwhelmed with emotion, and it's not fear or anything weird like that. It's like you love something. You're not quite sure what it is, but you love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Olivia Callahan. Let it be known that the eyes of the Dagon rest squarely on you. Make your next very careful. Of course, meanwhile, Mr. Lee's just kind of looking at you, like sliding this piece of paper. Thank. He kind of takes it and puts it in his jacket pocket.
I to
Like to what now?
uh, I need to try to kill you now.
Need to what now?
Oh.
Um,
I kind of just look over towards her wide-eyed and just go, "What?"
I say out loud, breaking any disguise. What?
Holy shit! What is that?
Don't worry about it. We have other things that going on right now. What?
Uh, hey Kevin.
and as he's distracted by the fact that a
Yeah.
ghost
Oh no.
come into existence or has just made itself known,
Yeah.
I reach towards the gun on the table.
Yeah. You grab it. You gonna pull the trigger?
Um, Are you gonna let me not? I have the gun in my hand.
Yeah. I asked like, hey,
think I pretty
yeah, you pull the trigger.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna cut to commercial.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So now would be a great time for folks to grab a drink. This on so I
The taste of New England in a glass. A time-honored tradition fused with industrial ingenuity. Gustav Bjorn's New England Mountain Mead, distilled from the finest maple syrup and infused with botanicals such as juniper and black peppercorns. That sounds too sweet for you. Try Uncle Gus's black coffee liqueur. Made from the finest coffee, this lightly sweetened coffee liqueur is strong enough to stand up a spoon in. And if that doesn't strike your fancy, we also carry Grandpappy's Moonshine. Hello, I'm Tyler Bjarnason, and welcome to the ad break. Another one we have here, from a game store near you. In a world where the elements are dying, there are 4 heroes on a journey to restore light. A classic reborn, reintroducing Final Fantasy. It's like D&D, but on your NES. Goblins, ghouls, and evil knights stand in your way from defeating the forces of chaos and saving the world from darkness. An epic adventure waits for you in this RPG brought to you by Square, coming 1990 to a game store near you. By golly, that's over 70 years from now. Another ad bulletin. This one seems to be for a place to get food. Hey, are you tired of lame, soggy nachos? Well, sit down, shut up, and get yourself over to Nacho Bacos Nacho Tactics Taco Truck. Chalupas, tacos, enchiladas, nachos, and more. All hot, crazy, and spicy. If you think you can get better Tex-Mex food, congratulations, you are wrong. Taco Bell, more like taco smell. Chipotle, get out of here with that weak sauce. We've got all the meats known to man and several known to Plulax the Destroyer. Emu, we got it. Fish, there are so many types of fish, it is crazy in here. Emu, we have it. I already said that, but we have it twice. We have one from Mars. All the meats, we have it, you better believe it. Beef, lamb, pork, we have it all. So get yourself to Nacho Bacos Nacho Tactics Taco Truck and have yourself some real food. We all know you love H2O, and we thank you for that. But what could be better than a nice bottle of H2O? A nice bottle of H2O you can drink! Introducing the H2O Cocktail, a brilliant fusion of H2O's ingredients, along with some waste chemicals from along Connecticut's coastline, from Stamford to New London. Enjoy the delicious taste of our Cocktail along with its special health benefits. Cocktail clears the body of all other substances, leaving your insides nice and clean. We guarantee you, when you probably show up to your Prohibition-era party with a few bottles of Cocktail, it'll be a night to probably never remember. Side effects may and will almost certainly include poisoning and loss of memory, and all other heart, brain, and lung activity. Boy, that sounds mighty spooky. And of course, the final ad bulletin before we get back to the show. It is no longer a time of peace. A golden era has ended. Many choose to ignore the clear and obvious darkening signs of a horizon. And as that curtain of darkness draws on the lands, attention has been drawn to the empire of Balbara and its capital, aptly named Balbara. It is the oldest walled city, built around what was once a mountain. Over the centuries, the mountain was carved into a mass inspired by the dwarves. Find out what lies within. The Spire of Creation, coming soon to the channel on Tabletop Tuesdays. And now, back to CT Noir.
Hey, we're back. Yeah. So, hang on. Hey, guys, so I just heard that ad for that one of those H2O cocktails. I got one right here. I'm gonna have some. Mighty fine. That's a mighty fine cocktail right there. I think the ad said something about me dying. We'll see if that happens. Let me paint you a picture
What is
for you.
everybody drinking tonight? Hold on.
What?
Important sidebar before we get right back into the action.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
sure.
everybody drinking tonight?
Water.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because I'm an adult.
It should probably be water, though.
Dihydrogen monoxide.
I'm having an
Everybody got
H2O.
water?
Well, I have.
Kevin, what do you have?
I have a Blue Moon Mango Wheat Brewer Select.
I didn't know
Well,
they had a mango flavored.
they do. People say they like it.
It was their summer seasonal.
But considering Blue Moon is not a sponsor of this episode, but HTO Cocktails is, I'm having one of them. It's like it's got the spiciness you kind of get out of a gin, right? And it's got some like earthy, herbaceous, there's rosemary in here. But it's really good. So allow me to paint you a picture with words. So
Yeah, okay.
in the not well lit room of Louis' lunch, as Mr. Lee kind of freaks out there being a ghost right at his table, and Olivia's saying, "I have to try to kill you now," which, by the way, I need to make that a clip. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that was a good program.
Where everyone's confused. The gun goes off. And you see like Mr. Lee hit with the bullet, and he kind of slumps his bench.
Would you say we're in the dining room, the kitchen, or the study?
Probably the dining room.
Mr. Lee was killed in the dining room with the revolver. Good to know.
On the
Glares,
episode
What
of
the?
glares at Colonel Mustard.
Sir, what did you do?
First of all, I'm a man.
Ma'am, what did you do?
I said I would needed to try to kill him.
But why?
I think the bigger question is, why didn't you try to kill him?
My
Because,
character is just like extremely confused.
Tyler, and what I try to say is because the eyes of the Dagon are squarely whatever you said, the eyes of the Dagon
Dagon are
rest
squarely
squarely on me.
Yeah. Most of that gets out, minus the Dagon part. So
The eyes of the what? You cut out there. Your reception was slightly weird.
You my friend, ought to take a trip to Asylum Street.
No, that's in Hartford.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't a hold on. There is an asylum in Westport at this
And it's
time.
an avenue, not a street.
No, I'm not talking about Asylum Avenue. There is an Asylum Street in Hartford. There's an Asylum Avenue in Hartford, but there is an actual insane asylum
In Norwich.
at this particular instance. There are two, I think.
There was
There are a bunch
also
of them.
there was also a POW camp in Hartford. I think
Happy
it was
birthday.
on Farmington Avenue. I'm not sure.
Exciting.
Anyway,
I'm gonna look this up now. Hold on.
anyway,
Hold on, stream. You're gonna find out now. Kevin, continue. I'll just interrupt when I find out.
Oh god.
okay. I don't expect anything less.
let's talk tales.
So we should probably get rid of this body. Also, side note, I kind of want a hug for some strange reason.
Is he dead?
And I
Tell him.
very slowly just like wrap my ghostly cold arms around Mr. Thompson here.
Vermont was the only New England state without a POW camp in World War II.
Oh, happy birthday.
Sorry, is he dead? Yeah.
I mean, he's bleeding a lot. not dead, but he's, you know,
Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't Hartford. It was Winterlocks.
different.
Oh, right there at the airport.
Yeah, relatively close to the airport, actually. Because, like, they could just take him off a plane and it was easy.
Yeah, he is dying, and then also got to remember, like, it's 20s, and that's a gunshot wound, chest cavities. Probably not gonna have a great time with.
Were we instructed as to where this quote workspace was?
Yeah, it's actually on the same dock that the warehouse that you borrowed from the boot.
I see.
Borrowed. I thought we stole that.
I mean, you did, but
I mean, if they're dead, is it really stealing?
Just leave it as acquiring.
You don't
Yeah.
have to answer that, Tyler.
yeah, I'm not gonna answer. So yeah, he doesn't seem to be having a great time. But
Um,
you got a couple of options. Biggest option is loot the body.
okay. Can I reach out? Can I? Oh, I'm sorry. Can I read a bad situation and open my third eye?
Definitely read a bad situation because you're in one right now because you shot a man.
Bad, mediocre. Bad,
Yeah,
mediocre at
also
best.
open my third eye while I'm reading the bad situation using my move.
Yeah,
that's
sure, man.
called that. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Roll me the dice. Roll me.
Oh, where you can see them?
I mean, or are you using physical?
I've been using physical click clacks.
Oh, then use the physical.
That's a 9 plus 1 sharp is 10.
Hey, let me. Do you want me to read you the best questions?
I have them open right here. The questions for anybody who's never watched us play this game before, are what's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? I think I answered that one already. What's the best way to protect the victims? And I get to ask 3 of those. But I also get to ask, or I also get to, because I'm opening my third eye, I am able to take +1 hold on any result of 7 or more, so I actually get 4. And I still get, and I can see invisible things. But what I'd like to do is sort of try and make contact with the thing. The
Dagon?
Dagon.
Well, hey, good news. You see invisible things. Eyes. So many eyes. Tentacles. I mentioned all of the eyes.
And I think real hard. Are you satisfied now?
You can never be satisfied. I'll shut up. Sorry.
You promised me secrets.
Yes. I will grant you forbidden knowledge. You can ask any of your questions.
Just here in my garage.
Yeah. What's my best way out? Okay. What's the best way to protect the victims?
Get him medical
Don't
attention
shoot them?
and don't shoot them again.
So, anyways, I start blasting.
Dangers we haven't noticed.
Cops.
Like there are cops outside.
Well, not immediately outside, but you know that the patrol cars, typically come by here, and some of them do come here for lunch. So,
Okay. What's the biggest threat?
have I mentioned the eyes? And
Great.
barring the actual Dagon, his puppet, i.e., you.
Sick! I'm the biggest threat in the room.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, you're just a puppet.
Did you notice that I just killed a man?
No, I happened to miss it. Could you repeat it another time?
Yeah, and I point the gun at Mead.
Me points gun right back at you.
I'm going to
Points gun
drag,
at Cody.
I'm gonna
Don't
drag the
fucking
body.
move.
I look down at both of my sides and I go, oh wait, oh right. Well,
Cody,
you
where
can't
are you
even.
going?
I was gonna take this dude into the kitchen or to the dumpster out back.
Slowly raises
Dad.
gun away from you.
Not dead. Oh god, it hurts.
Puts gun
Not
back
dead.
up. Cody, don't fucking move him.
Hey, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go to the place. All right, we good? We good with that?
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
this plan checks out so far.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I start dragging him
So,
towards the car that's out front.
Are you upset that you just got shot, or is that just sort of like a
Well,
low priority matter
no,
right now?
like the biggest thing is like, I kind of figured if this was gonna happen, it would be the second you guys came in and not after we had the conversation. Oh god, it hurts.
Well, I would just like to say that this was not a we situation. So
Yeah, just
if
like
you
the
are
boat.
going,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, John C. Leatherlands here. I know you can't really see me right now, but hello.
Oh yeah, you're one of the settlers that you got part of the raid that died.
Yes.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
the breastplate in that curio shop, right?
Yes.
That
I
was
was
yours.
quite.
Yeah.
I
Can we
was.
like save his life and have this conversation later?
I feel like I'm having this conversation as Cody's dragging his body.
Oh, in the
him.
middle of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin, did you get the thing I just
And
sent?
I just kind of look at Kevin like, can't we like, I like one of those looks where it just conveys like 5,000 words. Like, yeah, where I just look at Kevin like, yeah, I guess we're on our way to saving him, but I feel like this isn't, we could have a conversation another time. Anyways,
That's a good.
so anyways,
I'm sorry, I
you
was thinking
like
something different.
jazz?
Uh, I look at him and I say, I'm sorry, it was.
Oh, look. Explain it once we get there.
Yeah. So let's go, I guess.
Yeah, so you drive this guy over there. It's like 5 minutes. And it's a pretty, you drive the car right into the bay, and it's a big place. Um, and you notice that there's, a lot of stuff that a normal warehouse wouldn't have. So what I would like all of you to do is follow this. I've put
Okay.
and scroll on down to the expert. This is your haven, so I'd like each of you to pick an option off the haven list.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tyler.
Yes.
Also, so I would like to run something by you.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, hold on. Let me. Um. Uh.
Where's the havens? Do I gotta scroll down more? Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
scroll
it's the
down
expert.
more. Oh, it's on the first page.
Yeah, the expert.
Oh, the expert. Okay.
Yeah, page 7.
Haven. Ah. Hmm.
And I guess you guys could choose multiples of the same thing, but
All right. Who wants to go first?
I want to take infirmary.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I had a song about that called.
Hey.
Who wants to go next?
Sounds like a workshop.
On a workshop?
Yeah.
And like, can we
Okay.
use each other's like haven? Like, hey, yo,
Yeah.
can I? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's one warehouse. We just
okay.
these are
Yeah,
the
I
options.
just. Okay, I just wanted to check on that.
Yeah.
Kevin, what were you thinking of?
I'm choosing between protection spells and oubliette.
Okay, that doesn't help me. I'm not like I was just stuck between two completely different things.
You were stuck between a panic room and an armory.
You are 50% correct.
One was the
Are
armor.
you choosing the armory and the mystical library, or the armory and the?
It's actually the armory and the lore library.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Kevin was 75% correct.
That means you pass. Good job.
You passed with a C.
That's.
And you know what? That's
degrees.
still passing.
Yeah.
Yep. D's get degrees, my guy.
My central transcript like to have.
Oof.
Oubliette's probably more useful for your scenario.
Okay, cool. Then I choose oubliette.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say, "Oh, cool! I choose protective spells." Then I'm like, "Oh, okay."
No, I choose oubliette. I want a room that is safe from prying eyes, basically.
All of the eyes.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
What would you
And there are
suggest?
a lot of eyes.
Yeah, so many.
They also want your pants.
No, they just want what's inside their pants.
Yeah, the gun that I just used to shoot this man.
Is that
Yeah.
a Glock, or you just happy to see me?
I'm happy because I have.
I'm happy because I got a Glock.
That I've
Remember,
seen
kids.
they sell holsters, concealed holsters for guns, where they disguise it as a gun holster by it's got a thing that snakes down the front of your pants, so it looks like you're packing, but not heat.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Tell her you've got
Yeah.
to call it the Gok clock or the
Yeah.
Glock cock.
Yeah, sure. I'll.
Cock clock.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Now I gotta go get my pistol permit.
No, you.
God.
That's the reason that made you get off the fence there.
Hey,
Oof.
And why are you applying for your permit today, sir? Oh, it's for a gag.
Huh. You know?
I feel like there's got to be a packing joke in here.
Don't worry
No.
about it.
Hey, what are you trying to choose between here? Armory or
It's
lore
kind of
library?
the lore library and the armory.
I
But
mean,
like, I kind of like the idea of the panic room.
I mean, the oubliette is basically a panic room, but from magic.
Okay.
whereas the armory, if you need something special, you can find it.
It's kind of like a bag of holding.
It's kind of like we need shotgun shells filled with rock salt. Oh, yo, I got a whole crate of them.
I'm gonna go with the armory.
Okay.
So I feel like that is
Oh,
that's like in character too.
Yeah. Now you can add gun running to
Eh.
hey Tyler,
Yes.
And Grand Theft
do-
Auto.
I want to do something that I don't think we've done yet.
Oh, dear.
No, can I cast big magic?
Oh no.
Big magic.
Oh no.
We need
What do
like a
you-
little musical diddly for a big magic.
I'll work on that. What do you want to do with big
Um,
magic?
It has to be saucy.
I want to. So, there's an effect on use magic.
Yeah.
That says bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature.
Okay.
I want to protect this warehouse from the Dagon, which I'm pretty sure is more magic than just a regular use magic
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually good. That's a good idea, Kevin.
Yeah.
This is gonna have a specific side effect or danger.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's as part.
Blah 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 blah.
You're gonna need some rare and weird ingredients and supplies.
Okay. Damn, we should have picked the laboratory.
And you're going to need 3 people to help you.
Hello.
And let me.
Living people?
No.
Okay.
Now here's the weird ingredients that you're gonna need is human blood.
I don't like this game anymore. Can I go home?
How much?
Couple liters.
Now you see, you could have just said it required a sacrifice.
No, blood. Also, it's gonna need some squids. Those are pretty
Hey,
easy.
fishmonger.
Yeah, like that. That's one of those things where like, yeah, you can pretty easily. It's 3 liters of blood that's gonna be the issue.
That's 2
Human
pints
blood.
each.
Yeah.
That's 2 pints each.
Yeah. But that being said, though, you have a man that was just shot and is bleeding. You could just kill him.
Nah.
Okay.
We're gonna try and
That poor soul.
we're gonna try and save him with our brand new infirmary.
Okay.
Hey.
But what I'm going to do is
We're
how
also
far
gonna
are
keep
we-
some of the blood just in case.
How far are we from the hospital?
Drive? No. 15 minutes.
The New Haven Hospital?
Did somebody say 5-minute drive?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a quick. It's
What's
you know,
that?
it's not. It's
3-minute
not.
drive.
It's pretty quick. You know.
What's that? It's right next door. Okay.
John. John, can you do me a favor? Wait, hold on. Can you grab things like with your hands?
And I go and I start waving my hand through the nearest solid object.
Ah, fuck.
Wait, you
Um,
picked up. Hold on, hold on. You picked up
beans.
a burger.
I did eat that burger. Hey God.
Yo.
Tyler, that's you.
Tyler, I want to.
Wait,
What
does
I
God
want to
say
do is I
yo?
want to send invisible
Yo.
Ghost
Does
John
God canonically say yo?
Yes.
to go steal about a gallon of blood from the hospital.
Oh yeah, if I can physically do it, I'm definitely gonna go do that.
That's gonna be pretty hard considering blood transfusion's not really a thing at the
Shit.
time.
Tyler, listen. Did I
Listen
say bags of blood?
Are
Oh.
you implying you want him to take bodies from the hospital?
Hey, you said there's a warehouse right here that we just did some criminal shenanigans in, right?
Oh no.
Oh God,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Like next door?
Yeah. You mean the ones where the only things that were left were the guns and not the bodies? Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
Those got
I
taken
have
by the
really-
cult.
I have a really bad idea.
Oh, we
but
love
I
those
wanna-
here. Go on.
I just want to ask if it's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, DM it to me so you could do it unilaterally without telling anyone else.
No, say it on stream, Patrick. No balls.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for me to go into the hospital, go to one of the freshly dead corpses,
Yeah. Go on.
pretend it's my full-bodied puppet, and walk out
You want to
and
go
do
possess?
that
Are you
multiple
You want to go
times?
possess a
Possess
corpse?
the man?
I want to possess like a dead corpse and just walk out of the
All
hospital
right.
and see
All
what
right.
terrible things happen.
So
Wants
here's
to make a meat stew.
make a meat suit. Yeah. We can make this happen.
Yes.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to roll to use magic.
Good. I have a +3 to those.
Let's see how
Hey,
okay.
is that good for you, buddy?
Yeah, hey man. Let's see. You're doing one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Obviously.
Yeah, so you get in and you're able to just meet puppet this guy. And he's in the mortician's office. Has not been cut up into yet. And is still
Good.
wearing clothing and the doctors are kind of working over there. What are you gonna do? Just get up and walk out?
Okay. So, it's because John has been
That's a
dead.
good question.
Because I don't know, I didn't think I'd get this far. Because John has been dead for a while himself,
Yeah.
I'm sure being physical is very weird for him.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, so I imagine him trying to walk and like trying to slyly slide off of the table and like get up and just completely eating shit in front of the doctors.
Do you remember that part Men in Black?
Patrick,
where
you know what I'm imagining that Patrick's entire or John's entire barred body feels like what happens when your legs are asleep.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
there's that. But also, like, you remember that scene in Men in Black where Edgar Bug is wearing
Oh,
the man
God.
suit and walks
Yeah.
around wholly unnaturally?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. That's
Oh,
what's going
no.
on.
Oh no.
So these guys hear you. They turn around and they just see the man that was once dead and still technically is just kind of squirming on the ground and trying to get up. And one of the guys is like, "Oh my god!" and he helps you get up. While the other guy just like bolts out the room and runs the other way.
You know, thank you, sir. Seems that I may have fallen asleep a little too deeply.
Does it sound more like contrived and like what's the word? Terrifying
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
than what he's
I
trying
was
to
gonna say
say?
See, I was just picturing his mouth opening and then the sound emanating from just an open mouth not moving.
Yep.
I was actually so what I was picturing was Men in Black, but even more like garbled and slurred.
Oh,
You want me to put my hands on my head?
Basically, he's going. That's
Well,
basically what's
no,
happening
no.
right
It's
now.
it's
That's
it's
what I'm imagining.
no. So the like while John is trying to speak normal words, they all come out sounding like Creed, but also menacing. Yeah, but menacing Creed. Garbled words. Yeah.
I like going number 2 in the women's room. Yes, I have been caught, and I have paid dearly.
And I think that I just either don't realize or completely ignore the fact that that's what I sound like. And
Those
I
are not
think it would
mutually
be funnier if you
exclusive.
didn't know.
yeah. So I just look at him and I nod and I smile and I sort of like pat him on the back and then I quote unquote walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Wait, can he emote like this too? Or is him emoting as good as his walking?
You ever? Yeah, his emoting is about as good as that green dude in Salad Fingers is.
Oh, why did you? Oh God!
Yeah, this
No.
is
God, no,
horrific,
I
and
forgot
this
about
guy
that.
who's
God
like
damn it.
trying to help you out the door
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
is just like trying his best not to lose his shit, while the other guy clearly has and is just gone.
And has ceased to try his best to not do so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
hear people yelling upstairs, and you think that's your cue to leave.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah,
there's a gurney on
yeah,
wheels
yeah.
that you could theoretically just body surf out of here
Oh,
Yeah.
onto the
yeah, I'm
street,
doing that.
out
Hell
the
yes,
doors.
I'm doing
Okay, great. So you go past a couple people body surfing on this gurney out the doors, and I was just like, just looks at what just happened, and like, what in the actual, what even? And you hear people like you hear some whistles, and you see cops, and they're just like running past, and you're looking behind you, and that's when you hit the railing, and the gurney stops, but you slide
But
you slide into the ocean, man, and into New Haven Harbor, and you just kind of sunkenly swim/float your way to the warehouse, and rise out of the water, unceremoniously, and it's a sight to behold. It is.
Cody, are you seeing this?
Yes.
I try to do what I think is the most like flirtatious wink at you I could possibly
Oh
muster,
God.
and I'm guessing it doesn't come out as that.
Yeah, no, I have a face that is kind of reminiscent of absolute disgust, and I kind of just do my best not to make eye contact.
Kevin, what are you and I doing right now? Are we in the room with them?
Watching a body
Um,
rise up from the ocean.
I just take a scooch closer to Kevin, like, also because I'm trying to
so
get in Kevin's pants.
is is this when you're trying to pull your? I hope you've got an idea for this. What's your character's name? Harry. Harry, I hope you've got a plan.
I'm just sort of there stroking my beard, or stroking my chin, playing with my mustache. I have a very nice 1920s mustache, by the way.
Nice.
I'm just like, yeah, no, yeah, I'm a little bit of a little lost. Yeah.
Do you wanna help me get this uh I guess blood bag out of the river?
Yeah, let's do that.
And I go, what I think I say is, oh no, gentlemen and lady, don't worry, I am totally fine, I got this. And
I
what it
just-
comes out is, oh no,
No,
Do you
no.
just
Halfway through, I'm just like, stop.
yeah,
You don't speak. Please, for the love of God, don't speak.
Uh,
No, you're doing it.
I feel like at this point it's not even controlled. It's just like my chin is just slack, and my
oh,
jaw is
just hanging
cracking
there.
open.
Oh
You're just
God,
fucking
There's
I've
slack.
created a
like
monster.
there's some harbor water like spilling out of it down.
Oh yeah,
down
yeah. There's like there's a fish that plops out of your mouth.
It's just like biting your tongue.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's what it's
God.
doing. Do you poltergeist your way up out of it onto what I assume is a pentagram drawn on the floor?
Yep, and once I get
Certainly.
yeah, and once I get there, I sort of like flop on the ground, and I ascend from the body, and I just go, "Ooh, that was
Wait, hold on. Patrick, is leaving something you can do by yourself?
Ooh.
is leaving something I can do by myself, God."
Roll to use magic.
Okay. Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh no.
It's a mixed success.
That's technically a pass.
Ah!
Choose your glitch.
Patrick,
Yeah.
Patrick. Short duration.
That's a good one. Problematic side effect is also pretty good in this case.
Where can I get my list of glitches?
The glitches are
Um,
the effect is weakened.
The effect is weakened. The effect is of short duration. Take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, or it has a problematic side effect.
I'm gonna do the problematic side effects.
All right, yeah. So you leave this guy's body, no problem. That's all you get for back to it later.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
That makes me scared.
yeah. So like what? Like so you like?
I was totally gonna exercise him too.
Well, you don't need to. So you slide out of this dude's body, and as you sit up, so does the body. And like
I
it mirrors what you do, almost like you're marionetting it like a puppet. So like
You
if you were
said problematic.
This
so
sounds like the opposite of a problem.
now, but see, here's the thing though. If he walks around, it follows him.
I see no problem here. He's invisible.
Not the corpse, though.
No, which is so much better.
Yeah.
So I just go, huh. Well, this could be problematic, but also extremely entertaining.
Yeah.
We could have fun with this.
Yeah.
Hey,
She wants to-
Tyler.
Yeah.
Especially once we take the blood out.
Does this seem like something I could theoretically end?
Uh. One big.
I'm
One big.
gonna-
Let's get this big magic out of the way, though.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a punch it in the face.
Yeah. So give me that sweet,
You're gonna
sweet
make yourself-
roll.
Why you hit yourself? Why you hit yourself? Why you hit yourself? Oh,
Yeah.
make it slit its own wrists.
Ooh,
Oh
convenient.
no!
Wait, so wait, I have a question. Can
Maybe
Patrick
we
feel what's going on with this body?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Right,
no.
just go, yeah, well, I punch it and John just goes, ow! Oh no.
You get to experience
Guys.
death all over again.
Oh, guys.
Oh shit.
Good news is you're already as white as a sheet, though.
Uh,
Oh, God.
Jesus
Um,
Christ, this is getting.
Out of hand.
It's absolutely this fucking ridiculous, and it's 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, John just goes, this is going to be extremely painful, isn't it?
Yeah. All right,
Roll
Kevin.
credits?
Yeah, we're gonna roll
we can
credits
do this
and
previously.
yeah, and then opening next.
That's
What?
Oh, Tyler, I'm writing something up. Don't worry.
Okay. And next week, we'll open with you guys casting this protection spell. Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah. So I'm gonna put it up to Oh, actually, you know what, Kevin?
what?
Roll that spell right now with advantage. That ended it. Done.
What the use magic for the bid magic?
Yeah. Roll the spell, but roll it with advantage.
That was an 11,
Okay.
and that was a 8.
Well, you Doug Dimma did it. You cast this spell. You believe that you are protected from the Dagon. Cast this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna roll credits there. With you casting the spell, and then you look over to the man that just shot, hanging out in a bed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
Is he dead or is he still
he's-
living?
Still
no,
living.
he's only mostly dead.
Yeah. But yeah, just
Billy
reminder.
Crystal just descends from the ceiling because he's that old. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Reminder to the folks in the chat. Tomorrow at starting at 8, we're gonna be on week 2 of our celebration of Blocktoberfest, in which we play Minecraft for the entire month of October. You guys remember what we're doing in Blocktoberfest?
We're making a German village.
Yeah, we're making a German village. I think we had some folks add in a roller coaster. That I might see if I could give perspective that make it. And I believe that if everything goes right tomorrow, Brian might be point of view. But other than that, do we have any word of Liz? And let me be clear, words plural. Plural word of wisdom.
I would just like to say for the record, this was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in a tabletop RPG game of all time.
As
I
a
am so
player.
glad you did it.
And I fucking loved it, and thank
Yeah.
you for allowing it to happen.
Yeah, no problem. As a player, it's the stupidest thing you've
I
done as
was
a player.
crying at the end of it.
Good.
I'd like to point out that this is probably the most civil tabletop Tuesday we've had.
Yeah. Minus the corpses and ethical quandaries. you
Minus
raised.
the animated cadaver.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck off.
I will. Perhaps. Right.
All right then.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the part where I roll the.
Yeah.
All right. All right,